This viral post, people on Facebook and Twitter sharing pictures and stories about an underground sex trafficking ring, but does it even exist?
Rachel Carden looked into the post and talked to police who say this threat actually is not legitimate, right?
That's right, Barbara and Kurt. So get this. Apparently people on social media are saying they or their friends are being approached by people claiming to belong to the Mother of God group. They say the group is a human or sex trafficking network out to get you or your kids. But police say they don't have a single report that this group even exists. Some of the posts have been shared thousands of times. It's on Facebook and Twitter. Warnings about the Mother of God human trafficking ring. But according to researchers, the quantity of the posts mean nothing.
Just because something has been shared a lot actually means that it will be shared a lot more. So you can't rely on the number of likes or the number of shares or retweets.
What about the locations? These types of posts are popping up across the country, but that doesn't make them real either. People everywhere worry about human trafficking, making the threat seem more real, according to Perry.
We have a confirmation bias. You know, if we are concerned about some specific thing and we see a post that validates what we think is true, that's what we want to grab onto and believe.
This post in Virginia Beach quickly got a lot of attention. A woman said these two women approached her and brought up Mother of God. The person who posted said she denied their inquiries, but the police in all 7 cities don't have any reports that this threat is real.
They are going to be aware of things that are widespread. So yeah, once something has gotten rolling, they will have had reports. They will certainly have looked into it.
Virginia Beach police released this statement to us when we asked about the post, saying, quote, "This has been a viral post with no known credibility or merit. We've had investigators look into it in Virginia Beach, and they have found no such reports." Social media researchers caution you to fact check everything you see on social media, especially if you don't know the source. And if you have a real concern, of course, reach out to your local police department.
Thank you for making us your choice in news. I'm Katie Hinker. Those stories are just ahead. But first, how can we tell when rumors we see circulating on social media are real? KIMT News 3's Brooke McKivergan has been looking into viral posts about human trafficking warnings and is live in our Rochester newsroom with what she's learned about stories like this. Brooke.
Katie, I see it on Facebook all the time, women claiming that they've been targeted. And today I saw a post that shocked me, so I decided to dive a little deeper. One of my Facebook friends shared this post claiming that people were trying to lure young women into sex trafficking by asking if they would come to their Bible study. I reached out to both Mason City Police Department and RPD, who both tell me that they haven't heard anything of it. In fact, Captain Sherwin from RPD tells me that without a doubt, this is not how sex traffickers operate. This rumor ended up being false, and as I headed to Snopes.com, I found many others were debunked as well. One teen I spoke with today tells me that actually educators in today's school system don't talk about sex trafficking, and she wishes they would.
I think it's something that they need to talk about because it's so obviously common at this point, but I think every school should be talking about it.
Live in Rochester, Brooke McKivergan, KIMT News 3.
Now, Captain Sherwin also says that typically most sex trafficking victims are known to the offender and are vulnerable either due to socioeconomic status, addiction, citizenship issues, and more.
A social media post has caught on like wildfire, claiming a religious group that preaches God the Mother is involved with sex trafficking and uses a Bible study to lure women.
Or Megan Reyno with why these claims that haven't been proven true is harming the fight against human slavery.
I was eating lunch and I was alone. 2 women approached me and asked me to go to their Bible study.
Over the past few weeks, several Texas Tech students have received this invitation. 2 women approaching them about God the Mother. Sarah Bordelin says she didn't think much of it until days later when posts popped up on her social media.
Didn't see them approach anybody else, so to gauge whether that was odd or not, I didn't feel threatened until afterwards when people started making a big deal about it.
But these claims have yet to be proven true. Anna Claire Beasley, founder of the tech organization Students Ending Slavery, says all it takes is a Google search to learn these accusations are false.
In each of these campuses, the local police department did an investigation, and each time
came up short. There was nothing actually like empirical data there that said that there was anything going on.
And several students have complained to Tech that this group makes them feel uncomfortable. Tech PD has asked them to leave campus and says they've complied.
If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to talk to them, and you don't have, just like with anyone, if anyone approaches you, you don't have to talk to them. And you can, if you feel really uncomfortable and they're at your house, you can call the police if you need to. But I think we just need to be careful about not sharing that experience online and saying this is sex trafficking until you know for a fact that it is.
Beasley says this rumor is taking away from the real issue.
Sex trafficking definitely happens in Lubbock. It's a real issue in most communities, and there's a lot of good work being done in Lubbock to combat it. And I think when we sensationalize it and we kind of make it about us, like that is when it can take away, because we're not actually helping anyone by posting false information on the internet.
She says it's unlikely traffickers will target a college campus since most victims are low-income teens.
Low risk, high profit. So is it low risk and high profit for someone to come on Tech campus and try to grab random strangers? Probably not.
Lubbock police have received reports of both the post and interactions with this group and have not found any evidence of trafficking. We've reached out to the church and they've yet to respond. With photojournalist Nick Wisner, Megan Reyna, Fox 34 News at 9.